So I'll show you here. It's this Reshade. So this is my custom setting, but let's just see what the map is. And we can try one of these, and it depends. These filters a lot of them are made to give you a competitive advantage per map, so you can see better on the maps. But I generally have my preset here that I use on most games, and it looks good. It pops the vibrance. So this is Crotus Pren, right? It says right here. Here's this one. So what did it do? It made things very contrasting. This is off, this is on. Off, on. I could even check the next one, and it's like even more bluish, very more hazy and bluish. And then I could even check, I think I have 3 Crotus friends, or 2. There's this one. Everything's much darker. So it makes like red scratches pop out. You see the red scratches right there? So these particular filters were designed for this specific map, and it's all a matter of preference. I feel like this is a little dark, although it does look pretty cool. And of course, my scourge hooks are never in a good place. They said it was because camping and slugging, but everyone was around the hook, and I was chasing them and left one on the ground for a minute to get another survivor. I don't know, behavior has weird banning system. Also want $8. Alright, so like I'm not camping, but let's say I want to switch that one. I think I kind of like this one. I don't know. I like the brighter ones. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the $1! Celebrate that super chat from that weird guy, Gavani. Celebrate the first super chat. That was the first super chat. This poor girl's gonna go to stage 2, but that's the way love goes. Bill's trying to come in for the rescue. Now we can go for Bill. So Zarina is Death Hook. They should have popped 3 gens by now, honestly. Oh, there's one. I needed to wait for my second blink. Zarina's gonna die apparently on this hook, because no one's gonna get to her, unfortunately, but it's the way love goes. They didn't come for her. Yeah, this filter does look pretty interesting, because this would be off. It's very much blue. It might be too blue. It's definitely bright. Can maybe link the service after a match, because my DBD almost done. Oh, pop goes the weasel. This sucker. So let's see. So this is very bluish, but this would be, I'll go back to mine. See, my custom one kind of stays more true to the original colors. It's just, this is off, this is on, off, on. It just pops brightness and some colors from off to on. That's my custom one. It works on most maps pretty well, unless they're too bright. Like sometimes like Cold Wind or Ormond might be too bright. What are we doing, sir? I feel like these are babies. Gens are not getting done, and they're going down too easily. Crazy thing is, I have no scourge hooks on this side of the map at all. I have 1, 2, 3, and I guess the one over there that she died on. So I have nothing over here by way of scourge hooks. And the best area to hold down is, well, like here-ish. Maybe visit this one. Give that a kick. So you see, once again, this is off. Very dull and dark. That's on. So let's look at those. Cold Wind, right? I have 1, 2, 3. No, we're not Cold Wind, sorry, we're Crotus Pen. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I got this one. All right, it's very bluish. But it's very contrasting. It actually looks pretty cool. Turns all the browns to like a bluish. Then the next one would be this one, which turns everything way more blue. I think it's a little overkill, the blue going on in this one, but it doesn't look bad. And then the next one would be this, which I feel like is kind of dark. So this is off, this is on. It's almost as dark as with it off, it just turns everything blue and keeps it kind of dark. So honestly, out of those three, I think I prefer the first one. I think it was this one, right? Yeah, Crotus. Yeah, that one. Or we go back to mine, which somewhat natural, just definitely brighter. And there's all these different, whoops, all these different settings. So there's like, oh, this turns everything purple. And then let's say this one that says red, black and red. Makes all the reds pop out. And then there was one called Disturb. This makes everything look black and white except for the reds. Which I think is a little much. It's a little heavy on the eyes, I'd say. I'm lost just looking at this. Yeah, the dark places are too dark. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this whole red vibe. So I think the best one was the first Crotus. This one. Look at the chest, right? Dull the way it is, and then popping with color. Alright, well, they're gonna pop another gen. I just realized there's 3 of them left, and I'm not really even playing, I'm just messing around with Reshade. So, let's see if we can actually make some kind of comeback here. I almost feel like I want to just put back on my own settings. Because this looks cool, but when I go into fatigue, it's very dark. Alright, so once again, no Scourge hooks on this side of town, right? I can't get to any of these. Maybe this one in the back. This is really pushing it. I don't even think I'm going to make it here, but if he's missing his skill checks, there we go. Alright, we see this guy down here. We see him too, so one ran that way. This we can pop. Pop goes the weasel. That was kind of a mistake, but it worked out. Let's see. We have, yes, we have this Scourge hook. Let's go here. That means the other 2 are over here somewhere. Leon's injured. Now Bill's injured. Kind of feel bad for this team. Just get him, Bill. Come in. Come in, sir. There they are. One, two, three, four. I don't remember who's on what hook. So there's only one of them that can get another hook. And I'm not sure which one it is. Feel like it's this one. Could be wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. Leon's back up. Go to the basement. I don't remember which one. Anybody know which one I've only hooked once? You see how dark this is? Blue. Anyone know? All right, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna take a guess. Yeah, I was right. So what I could do is tweak it, actually. So let's say I want to tweak it to my liking, right? So let's go to the carnival. Let's get a look at the carnival. Right? So put this on. That's the first one, second one, third one. I do kind of like the first one the most. However, it did look a little dark, right? In some areas. So we can go into brightness. Brightness is at 0, right? Crank it up to here, right? Let's go 300. So now, ooh, this is way bright. This is off, this is on. Man, all the glowing. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like this with the brightness up, right? Alright, so if I were to take this one and go to the next one, or go to the next one. Yeah, this one's definitely the best out of the Crotus Pren. At least that map for sure. Look at off and on. The colors are so different. The huge difference. Look at all that blue in the... Look at that. This is off, and it looks all kind of grayish, brownish, and you put this on, and it's like, boom, look at all that blue pop out. Blue and red. It might be a little oversaturated, but... Let's go back to mine. And mine's way less. Mine's more subtle. Mine's more like the game is, but just popping it subtly. It keeps the colors more true to the game. Yep, good game, Holy. Sorry, there were some casualties. They were never really meant to die. Or Zarina died on first hook. So yeah, this is like the subtle filter here. But then for that map, Crotus Pren, I do like this, where was it? This first one. A little overkill, but it does make the whole thing pop way better. Even the strike through DBD looked like it had a bluish. Yeah, okay. It's a bit much with this filter. But I guess for that particular map, it really looked good. So every map has this different, like, color tonality. So this is definitely overkill right here in the lobby. But on that map, it looked pretty great, actually. So back to this one. The one that I customized generally looks good all the time for most things.